If you're over 60 and worried about your memory slowing down, let me tell you something powerful. Your brain is not done growing. It's not finished learning. And it's definitely not too late to boost your memory naturally. Today, I'm going to share a simple secret recipe, something anyone can prepare, and the lifestyle habits that help older adults stay sharp, energetic, and youthful from the inside out. Because your best years can still be ahead of you, and your brain can feel younger than it has in decades. Your memory is like a muscle. The more you nourish it, the stronger it becomes. And that begins with the fuel you give your body. The secret recipe I'm talking about is a natural brain-boosting mix used for years by older adults who want sharper memory, clearer thinking, and more energy throughout the day. It's simple. 1 tablespoon of soaked almonds, 1 teaspoon of flax seeds, 2 walnuts, and a bit of pure honey. This combination delivers healthy fats, antioxidants, and plant nutrients that protect your brain cells and help your mind stay focused and alert. When you take it regularly, especially in the morning, your brain gets the nourishment it needs to work at its best. But food alone isn't enough. Your body needs gentle movement every day, not intense workouts, not complicated routines, just light exercises that keep blood flowing to the brain. A few minutes of walking, slow stretching, or moving your arms and legs can wake up your entire system. Motion keeps your joints flexible, your muscles active, and your mind awake. Even 5 to 10 minutes can create a huge difference in how you think and remember. Your lifestyle matters just as much. When you reduce stress, your brain performs better. Calm breathing, staying hydrated, and avoiding long periods of sitting protect your brain from aging faster than it should. Even small daily changes like drinking more water, sleeping on time, and taking short breaks throughout the day can improve mental clarity. And here's something many people forget: your mindset. If you believe aging means decline, your body follows that belief. But if you decide that age is only a number and you're ready to grow stronger, your brain responds. Your brain listens to your thoughts. Speak to yourself with encouragement. Tell yourself that you can improve. Tell yourself that you can learn new things. Tell yourself that you're still capable of amazing progress. Staying youthful after 60 doesn't require expensive products or complicated programs. It requires consistency, simple habits, and a positive approach to your health. When you nourish your brain, move your body, and care for your mindset, you give yourself the power to stay active, independent, and mentally sharp for years to come. So start today. Take one small step, make the recipe, walk for a few minutes, drink some water, practice deep breathing, or say something kind to yourself. Every small action adds up. Your memory can get stronger. Your energy can rise again. Your confidence can return. You deserve to feel good in your body and proud of your life, no matter your age. And with the right habits, you absolutely can. The idea of improving memory after 60 can feel overwhelming for many older adults. But one of the most effective and gentle ways to support the brain starts with something incredibly simple: the natural foods you choose every morning. The combination of soaked almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, and a small amount of pure honey may look modest, but together they form a powerful recipe that nourishes the brain in ways most people don't realize. When almonds are soaked overnight, they become easier to digest and release nutrients more efficiently. They are rich in vitamin E, which is known to protect brain cells from damage caused by aging. This single vitamin alone plays a major role in improving memory retention, supporting sharper thinking, and sustaining mental clarity throughout the day. Walnuts add another layer of benefit because they contain omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for healthy brain cell communication. Many people over 60 unknowingly lack enough omega-3 seconds, and this plays a role in forgetfulness, slower thinking, and mental fatigue. Adding even 2 walnuts a day can help strengthen neural pathways that support long-term and short-term memory. Flax seeds, though tiny, are packed with brain-friendly nutrients. They are high in lignans and powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation in the brain, something that becomes more common with age. Inflammation slows down thinking and affects mood, focus, and learning. By including flax seeds in this recipe, you give your brain support in repairing itself and functioning with greater clarity. The fiber in flax seeds also helps regulate blood sugar, preventing the energy crashes that often lead to mental fog. The touch of honey is not only for taste. Pure honey provides natural glucose, which the brain relies on for quick energy. Unlike processed sugar, honey releases energy gently, helping you stay alert without the sharp spikes and drops that can disrupt focus. Honey also contains antioxidants that support overall cell health, giving your brain an extra boost of protection. When taken together in the morning, this recipe delivers a balanced combination of healthy fats, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and natural energy, giving the brain everything it needs to start the day with strength and stability. For many seniors, forgetfulness can feel like an unavoidable part of aging, but nourishing the brain properly can create noticeable improvements. This recipe supports brain elasticity, meaning the brain's ability to form new connections and store new memories. With consistent use, many people experience clearer thinking, improved recall, and better attention span. What makes this recipe so effective is its simplicity. It doesn't require expensive supplements or complicated preparation. It uses natural, easily available ingredients that have been celebrated for centuries for their health benefits. By making this a daily habit, older adults can nourish their minds and support long-term brain health. It's a small step that can lead to meaningful improvement in cognitive function, especially when combined with an overall healthy lifestyle and a commitment to taking care of the body and mind each day. Daily movement becomes one of the most powerful tools for protecting memory and overall brain health after the age of 60. And the beauty of it is that it doesn't require intense workouts or heavy physical strain. Light exercises such as slow walking, gentle stretching, arm circles, or simple chair movements can have a deep impact on how the mind functions every single day. When the body moves, even in small ways, blood circulation increases, delivering oxygen and essential nutrients directly to the brain. This increased circulation helps keep brain cells active, alive, and ready to communicate smoothly, which strengthens memory, focus, and mental clarity. Many older adults believe that exercise must be exhausting to be beneficial, but the truth is that small, consistent movement does far more good than occasional intense effort. Just 10 minutes of walking can help reduce mental fog, sharpen concentration, and elevate overall energy levels because the brain immediately responds to movement with improved alertness. Gentle stretching also plays an important role. As people age, muscles and joints naturally become stiffer, which limits mobility and decreases the willingness to move. Stretching helps loosen tight areas, reduce discomfort, and improve flexibility, making daily tasks easier and more comfortable. When movement becomes comfortable, it becomes consistent, and consistent movement is what benefits the brain the most. Exercises like neck rotations, ankle circles, or soft shoulder rolls help release tension stored in the body. This tension often affects mental performance, mood, and the ability to remember clearly. When the body feels light and relaxed, the mind becomes more open, active, and sharp. Engaging the arms and legs stimulates different parts of the brain responsible for coordination and memory. Activities such as raising the arms slowly, stepping in place, or doing gentle side-to-side turns activate the brain's motor pathways, which encourages brain growth and strengthens neural connections. Even chair exercises, which are perfect for seniors with mobility limitations, can create the same brain-boosting effect. The key is not how intense the movement is, but how regularly it is done. Light exercise also helps regulate hormones that influence brain performance. Movement naturally reduces stress hormones, which are known to fog thinking and weaken memory over time. When stress decreases, the mind becomes clearer, and learning becomes easier. Movement also triggers the release of endorphins, which lift mood and create a sense of motivation and confidence. A motivated and relaxed mind performs better, remembers more, and thinks more clearly. Another powerful benefit of regular gentle exercise is that it improves sleep quality. Poor sleep is one of the most common causes of forgetfulness in older adults. When the body moves during the day, it becomes easier to fall asleep and stay asleep, giving the brain time to restore itself, store memories, and reset for the next day. Better sleep results in improved recall, quicker thinking, and a more stable mood. Light movement is not only about physical health, it is about protecting independence, maintaining mental strength, and keeping the mind youthful. A few minutes each day can transform energy levels, cognitive ability, and overall well-being. It requires no equipment, no pressure, and no perfect routine, just the willingness to move a little and care for the body that carries the mind forward each day. Small, lifestyle adjustments may seem insignificant at first, but for adults over 60, these simple changes can create a powerful impact on brain function, memory, and overall wellness. One of the most overlooked habits is hydration. As people age, the natural sense of thirst becomes weaker, which leads many seniors to drink far less water than their brain and body require. Even mild dehydration can cause confusion, forgetfulness, headaches, and a heavy feeling in the mind. By simply increasing water intake throughout the day, the brain receives the fluid it needs to process information smoothly, maintain alertness, and support healthy blood flow. Drinking small amounts of water regularly, instead of waiting until feeling thirsty, helps the brain stay energized and balanced. Another lifestyle shift that contributes to better memory is maintaining a regular sleep routine. Sleep is when the brain repairs itself, organizes thoughts, and stores new memories. When older adults fall into irregular sleeping patterns or stay awake late into the night, the brain loses its chance to reset properly. This results in forgetfulness, slower thinking, and trouble concentrating. By going to bed and waking up at consistent times each day, the mind becomes clearer and sharper. Quality sleep also supports emotional stability, making it easier to stay calm, positive, and mentally focused. Reducing long periods of sitting is equally important. Many seniors spend hours in the same position, whether watching TV, reading, or resting. Although rest is necessary, staying still for too long weakens circulation and limits the amount of oxygen reaching the brain. Simple actions like standing up every hour, stretching lightly, or taking a short walk around the room help stimulate brain activity and keep cognitive functions alive. These quick movements break the cycle of physical stiffness and mental sluggishness, helping the mind remain active and responsive. Nutrition also plays a major role in daily lifestyle habits. Eating smaller, balanced meals throughout the day prevents energy crashes and supports steady brain performance. Foods rich in fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants keep blood sugar levels stable, which protects against sudden dips in concentration or mood. Avoiding overly processed foods, high-sugar snacks, or heavy late-night meals reduces inflammation in the body and brain, allowing older adults to stay alert and comfortable. When digestion is smooth, the brain functions better because it receives the nutrients it needs without being overworked. Another valuable lifestyle adjustment is managing stress through simple routines. Stress is one of the strongest enemies of memory, especially for seniors. Calm breathing exercises, quiet moments of reflection, or gentle activities like listening to soft music help keep stress levels under control. When stress is lowered, the brain becomes more efficient, thoughts become clearer, and memory becomes more reliable. Even, maintaining a clean, organized environment can improve mental clarity. A crowded or cluttered space can overwhelm the senses and make it harder for the mind to focus. Keeping areas tidy and easy to navigate supports a sense of calm and helps the brain stay sharp. These small shifts may not seem dramatic, but together they create a powerful foundation for healthier brain function after 60. Each habit supports the mind in a different way, making daily life smoother, more energetic, and mentally fulfilling. Stress often becomes a silent barrier to clear thinking, strong memory, and emotional balance, especially for adults over 60. Many seniors experience stress without even realizing it because it shows up in subtle ways. Mental fog, irritability, forgetfulness, tension in the shoulders, or difficulty sleeping. What many people don't know is that stress hormones directly affect the brain's ability to store information, recall names, focus on tasks, and stay mentally sharp. When the mind is constantly overwhelmed, the brain becomes exhausted, making everyday activities feel harder and leading to increased confusion or forgetfulness. That is why reducing stress is one of the most powerful ways to protect memory and maintain mental clarity as we age. Calm breathing is one of the simplest techniques, yet it has a deep effect. Slow, controlled breaths send a signal to the body that it is safe, which lowers stress hormones and improves oxygen flow to the brain. This helps clear mental fog and refreshes the mind within minutes. Many older adults find that practicing deep breathing for even a few minutes helps them think more clearly and feel more relaxed throughout the day. It's a natural reset for the mind and body. Alongside breathing, staying hydrated is another stress-reducing habit. When the body lacks water, the brain feels pressure because it must work harder to perform even basic tasks. This creates unnecessary stress. Drinking water regularly helps maintain balance in the body, and when the body is in balance, the mind becomes more stable and centered. Another important aspect of stress reduction is controlling daily routines. Long stretches of inactivity, endless sitting, and chaotic schedules can trigger mental strain without people realizing it. The brain thrives on gentle structure. Creating simple routines like waking up at the same time, eating meals at regular intervals, and taking brief movement breaks helps the mind feel grounded and secure. This stability reduces the mental pressure that often leads to memory problems and scattered thinking. Seniors also benefit greatly from moments of quiet reflection. Taking a few minutes to sit calmly, close the eyes, and focus on breathing or soft background sounds can relax the mind deeply. These small pauses act like mental cleaning sessions, clearing out stress and creating space for better memory. Even gentle hobbies that encourage relaxation, such as listening to soothing music, light reading, or spending time in a calm room, help reduce internal tension. When the mind feels relaxed, the brain becomes more capable of storing information and concentrating on tasks. Positive social connections also help lower stress levels. Talking to a family member, a neighbor, or a friend can lift emotional weight and remind seniors that they are supported and valued. Human connection releases hormones that counter stress and improve brain function. Even short conversations can brighten the mood and improve focus. Reducing stress is not about eliminating life's challenges, but learning how to support the brain so it doesn't carry unnecessary pressure. When seniors prioritize calmness, simple breathing, hydration, routine, and connection, they create an environment where the mind can stay sharp, peaceful, and capable. These small moments of care help protect memory, strengthen cognitive abilities, and bring long-lasting mental clarity. A strong and positive mindset becomes one of the most valuable tools for staying mentally sharp and emotionally balanced after the age of 60. Many older adults underestimate how powerful their thoughts are, yet the mind responds directly to the beliefs we repeat every day. When someone believes that aging automatically brings decline, weakness, or memory loss, the brain begins to follow that expectation. It slows down, loses motivation, and becomes less active. But when a person chooses to adopt a mindset of growth, possibility, and confidence, the brain remains alive, curious, and engaged. This shift in thinking can create real improvements in memory, focus, and overall energy, because the mind works best when it feels hopeful and supported. A positive mindset does not mean pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to believe that improvement is still possible. It means understanding that the brain can continue growing new connections at any age. Scientific research shows that the brain remains adaptable throughout life, and older adults who practice positive thinking stimulate areas of the brain responsible for learning and memory. When seniors wake up each day with the intention to stay active, learn something new, or challenge themselves gently, the brain responds by becoming stronger. This kind of mental training is just as powerful as physical exercise, and it helps maintain clarity and sharpness. Self-talk also plays an important role. The words people use when speaking to themselves can either drain their energy or lift their spirit. When seniors say things like, "I forget everything," "I'm getting too old," or "I can't do that," the brain absorbs those messages as instructions. Over time, these thoughts weaken confidence and reduce mental performance. But when the inner voice becomes supportive, saying, "I can learn," "I am improving," "My mind is strong," The brain receives encouragement that boosts focus and motivation. Small, positive statements, repeated daily act like mental vitamins, helping the mind stay resilient and active. Engaging in new experiences also strengthens a positive mindset. Learning a new skill, exploring a hobby, trying a new recipe, or reading something different keeps the mind curious and flexible. Curiosity keeps the brain youthful. Seniors who stay open to new ideas develop a sense of purpose and excitement that fuels mental energy. This sense of purpose becomes a strong shield against stress and mental decline because the brain thrives when it has something meaningful to work toward. Social interaction also helps reinforce positivity. Spending time with people who inspire, encourage, or uplift creates emotional strength and supports mental clarity. Even brief conversations, shared laughter, or warm companionship release hormones that brighten mood and strengthen memory. A supportive social environment makes it easier to stay motivated, confident, and mentally stable. Gratitude is another powerful mindset tool. When older adults focus on what they can still do, what they have learned, and how far they have come, their emotional state improves. Gratitude reduces stress, calms the mind, and strengthens cognitive health. Recognizing small victories each day creates a cycle of positivity that feeds the brain with motivation and peace. A strong mindset does not erase challenges, but it gives seniors the strength to face them with clarity and hope. When older adults believe in their ability to grow, stay strong, and improve, the brain responds with greater focus, better memory, and renewed enthusiasm for life. A positive mindset becomes a powerful companion in the journey of aging, keeping the mind active, the spirit strong, and the heart open to new possibilities.